Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kid Lee, and the day has finally arrived. I just got back from Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And this is going to be my completely spoiler-free sort of video of my thoughts and feelings on what I just got to see. And so it's probably going to be kind of a short video because there really isn't too much that I can actually say without completely spoiling the whole thing. But I will say that, first of all, to alleviate people's fears, perhaps, it is good. You know, I'm one of these people where I went into this film, and just by my nature of being a critic, I guess you could say, I was picking things apart pretty good. You know, I was sitting here watching it like, I don't know about that X-Wing. You know, I was picking it apart pretty good, but if I were to give it a score, you know, first of all, 2 thumbs up, and I would give it a score of 8 out of 10, but again, without spoiling anything, I can't really tell you why I gave it an 8 out of 10, so you're going to have to wait for the second video. But just overall, I mean, seeing a Star Wars movie in the theater for the first time, it's an experience unlike anything that you will ever get to see. And I got to see the very first showing at our local theater. So the first time slot of the day, first showing, first everything. Because I wanted to really be in there with, you know, the nerd crowd, so to speak, and really get the reaction from that audience. And it was definitely worth it. You know, it's not a spoiler to say, you know, it's going to come up and it's going to say a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's not a spoiler. But, you know, when that opening sequence hit, you know, people were cheering and stuff, and so that's pretty cool. And then when the film ended and you got the credits, you know, there actually was like a round of applause, and you don't see that kind of stuff in your normal movies. So that's, you know, if that tells you anything about how good this film really is, that's definitely saying something. I will say that, because, you know, the hype on this has been building and building and building and building. Did it, in my opinion, did it reach the hype level? And I think it did. I do think that it did. Again, I can't really tell you why, but I think it did. It had the elements of, you know, you got some of that old Star Wars feel, but you got some of that new feel as well. And I think they did a really good job of, with this being the first one out of the gate, and we know there's basically going to be a new Star Wars film every single year now. This was a really, really good starting point for kicking this thing off. And then, as I mentioned in some of my other videos this week, they have been doing books and comics, you know, sort of backstory leading up into the film that was just released. So I think everything combined is a really, really good start or kickoff for what they are about to do. Actually, some of those newer books I have not even got into yet, so that's something I need to add on my list. But we have a good solid year before the next one comes out. I'm not sure, because the next one is Rogue One, and I don't know if they have that one set for a spring. No, it wouldn't be a 2016 spring. It would have to be a 2016. Let me look it up here real quick. When is Rogue One coming out here? Let's see. Star Wars Rogue One. Do they have a date for this? Yeah, December 16th, 2016. So yeah, there you go. So almost exactly a full year. So all the Star Wars films are going to be apparently Christmas releases from this point going on. So there you go. Let's see, what else can I say without spoiling? I will say that there was, at one point, I teared up. And there was also one point where I was like, what? I kid you not, I actually, just for like a second, a millisecond, I'm like, I'm walking out of this theater right now, I swear to God. I am. I'm going to walk up. But like I said, it's good. It's good. So don't take that the wrong way. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Like I said, I pretty much talked about how the overall feel was on how, you know, it felt right. I think what they did was good. The feeling was good. The pacing was good. What else can I actually talk about? Oh, there is nothing after the credits. So if you're like me and you thought, hey, Disney has this now, maybe they're going to do the Marvel thing and do something after the credits. There's nothing after the credits, and I should probably post that on the social media just to get the word out. There's nothing past the credits. But I'm trying to think just here real quick. Was there anything else that I might have missed? I think that might go ahead and do it for this video, because again, I can't really say any much. So again, I'll finally just say that again, it was good, and I can't wait to see the next one. Although I don't know if JJ is actually doing any more, but I have pretty good confidence for Rogue One. But I think it's going to be the ones that are after that concern me. But Rogue One has nothing to do with the film that just came out. Rogue One takes place between 3 and 4. So a completely different timeline compared to this one. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. But yeah, let's go ahead and just call this video here, because again, there's nothing I can really say without totally spoiling stuff. But yep, go ahead and the next video, the full spoiler video, should be out here fairly soon. Again, I give this 2 thumbs up, an 8 out of 10. It is definitely a fantastic Star Wars movie. But yep, that'll go ahead and do it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.